YouTube, this is Scott here, doing another deck profile. I'm going to kick this off right now. I'm running Gladiator beasts. I think they're amazing because you tag out, you don't lose a lot of cards like anything else. I use two Veteraris. Veterari is amazing. I think Veterari is the only proper gladiator beast I feel that is really good. I mean, you can use Veterari to get a quest there, and you name it. I use 2 in quests. A lot of people say use 3. I use 2. There's no point using 3. I pretty much use mostly 2 in this deck alone. 2 Samurai. 2 Mimillo, destroyed 2 monsters on the field. 2 Darius. Now 2 Test Tigers. Now Test Tigers, I think they're broken in a degree. I mean, you can't really use them much else. Test Tigers are also great for like getting Secator on the field and then hope for getting attacked when you can summon out 2 more. I use 1 Secator, 1 Spartacus, 1 Bistolari. I don't think he's broken at all. Dimakari, 1 Hapomus, 2 Laquari. Laquari. I like Laquari. He's got a good beat stick when you get him out with special summon him out with a Gladiator beast. Now, this is not just a Gladiator beast. It's a Glad deck. Let's say that. It is a Glad deck, but it's not a Gladiator beast deck. If you come over here, I'm using other stuff like Sangan to search out like Papillomus. If I don't have any good cards on my hand, Dimakari can't. Bistolari you can. Anything that's 1,500 and under. And I'm just going to comment this. This is one of the amazing decks. I think it's amazing because you can go past most decks I know. I went against my mate Ryan. He's very good. He uses Infinities, and I nearly kicked his ass 2-1, but he won that. So yeah, 1 Sangan, 1 Thunder King, another I reckon is totally broke. The best thing about Thunder King is you get to choose whether or not to tribute him. And if someone brings out something like a god, tribute, boom. And a bluff like Cyber Dragon, if they think you haven't got anything else. Cyber Dragon, oh shit, you know. The Super is quite hard to get now, instead of the common. He's a level 5, sorry. With 21 attack, 16 defense. Now the spells. I start with Beast Battle Archery and Shield. Now I reckon this is the best quick spell there is. Once per turn, the monster, if it is destroyed, it is not destroyed. You can tag out. You can destroy their monster. Try to destroy yours. The only thing I'm more worried about is having 2 monsters at the same time. So, yeah, I run 2 of them. Proving Ground, must. It's almost the Rota as well. It's their version of, getting a level 4 or lower. You can put anything that is level 4 and under at your hand, and that's pretty much whole my deck. It's quite amazing. I run 2 of them. Book of Moon. I used to run 3. I think it's too overpowered. It's a well balanced deck. This is the amount of spells I have, the amount of monsters. I run 2 Book of Moons. Gold. A lot of people ask me why gold. For one, if Thunder King could help me in a situation, I can use them. And Cyber Dragon as well. I run 2 of them. Shrink 1. Indomitable Gladiator Beast. Now, I love this card. It's a quick play. If a Gladiator Beast is attacked, and if I have a face-up Gladiator Beast, you control gains 500 until the end phase. While this card is in the graveyard, you can return 2 monsters Gladiator Beast monsters from your graveyard and to the deck and return this to your hand. It's a very good card. I only use 1 of them though. My body has a shield, broken. A lot of people stop using them. I'm using them perfectly. And a monster reborn. And last but not least, this. It's basically a graceful charity. If you have returned 2 Gladiator Beast monsters cards from your hand to the deck and draw 3 cards, it's basically a graceful charity. Moving on. Moving on to the traps. I'll start with Bottomless Trap Hole. I'm using this because of the 6 Sams. Also, something like Gravekeepers, I can try and get rid of them. I got beaten by Gravekeepers with this deck, and I'm not particularly bothered. They don't actually affect my deck at all. I mean, I've beaten him. I think one of it was 2-1, but I let him made up to 7, 8 duels, and he won pretty much that. 2 Bottomless. Double tag team. Now this is broke. I gotta agree with this. I mean, I have to say this because it's broke. It is majorly broke. If I special summon, if a Gladius has been special summoned on the same turn, like made to be, you know, double team, get Mr. Ari, get Gonzalez on the field, it's so broke. I'm running 2 of them, and I think that would work a lot. Decisive Tactics, this is definitely broke. I mean, the matter of fact that you can have this sort of card in your deck, a card that stops the destruction and don't take damage, and you just put them on the face down, bottom of your deck. Gladius War Chariot, run 2, stop person's effect. Run 2 there. Perry 1, disarm 1. Next is my side deck. I'm siding 2 Snowman Eaters. They're the only monsters in this, believe it or not. MST, just in case. 2. Gladius, Galdus. I don't like this that much. I mean, to be honest, I've seen cards like this, and it's just, it has the same ability as the shield, it's just not that great. Ancient Forest. I used this yesterday against my mates. It actually does work. It works so well. I mean, all I have to do is just take 1 card like Monster Reborn out and add that. Use gold, put it out of the play it. Anything that, you know, it deals with a lot of stuff. And if I do side, I'll probably side this. Smashing Ground, Burning the Mighty, you have to put that in this. I mean, it's so funny to watch people try and beat you. Enemy Controller, Wabaku. I like this card actually. So let's talk about this card for a minute. Now, this is actually the short print. There's 2 different ones. I mean, there's a short print. Now, if you read this, if I can get it right. Yeah, you see that? I'm out of focus. I'm out of focus. I'm out of focus. I'm trying to get like the perfect focus. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But basically, it says here, you take no damage from this turn. Your monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. It used to call something else. Can't remember. I haven't got the original. I only used one barbecue, and I think that's because I can side it with like disarm or something to stop them destroying it more. But with decisive tactics, you've got a barbecue there. Yeah, I only use one, and the sheer fact it's a very old card. I like it. I love this card. It's so old. 2 trap stuns. I keep these as bluffs. I'm only signing them. I never use them. I use them once, and that's for a duel, but I don't need them. I mean, in Glads, I don't think you really need trap stuns that much. But to be honest, with this format, I'm not going to risk it because a lot of people, you know, they try and side against you if you win a victory. So the only thing I can't say that is bad. And for the extra deck, obviously I'm running Glads, I need to use these. Now, I don't use synchros anymore. I used to use a lot of synchros. I used to say synchros were great. I don't think they are. I use 2 Gazaras. The Big Bird. The Big Bird's Mason destroyed 2 cards on the field. Up to. That's so cool. I mean, if you get him on the field on his own, you can not. You don't have to. Galodaz. Or the dinosaur, my mate calls it. They were an amazing card as well. It's a bit broke. Attack a monster face down, they take equal damage to their defense. Still broke. And last but not least, Herculinus. Herculinus, or Herculus, I don't mind what you call it, is a broken card. Anytime that your opponent summons activates a spell card, you can discard a card from your hand to negate the activation of that card and destroy it. That's fucking broke, haha. 3000 attack, 28 defense. It's almost like a judgment. So basically that's my deck. I chose Glads because they're amazing. I mean, I played them with Light Swans and they beat me, and I beat them more than they beat me with Light Swans. Obviously, a outmatch. Sorry about the mispronunciation. I've just woken up in just around about half an hour time. Now, the only reason I actually used these is that if you draw, you have literally a perfect hand automatically. Not too many traps, or any traps at all. Not too many monsters and not too many spells. You have plenty of options, and that's the 7th another monster. Now the point is of this is kind of funny, really. I mean, I choose not to pack my deck too much. So yeah. So my prediction on this deck, I could actually win the entire duel game where I live, but I doubt it. I mean, Mark is still really powerful. So I'm going to sort of leave this here now. Thanks for watching, and please comment. I know, Chris, I'm going to big shout out to you. You're amazing. Thanks for helping, a little bit of help of Glads that I needed. Also, a big shout out to anyone else who's actually watching my channel, who's probably subscribe to me. If you subscribe to me, that is good, and if it's not, yeah, I'm not bothered. If you play the game, feel free to ask me any kind of questions. I mean, I can pretty much answer all of them.